Hello, everybody. Um, I decided to record this time because I have an interview coming up, but I'm gonna be playing another SpookY2K. This will be recorded. I don't know if I'll edit it. Probably not, since this will be a. Let me see when was my last May 2nd. I think it was this one. This was where I left off. I was worried about you. Me? I'm fine. According to me, I'm a threat to anyone and everyone around me. You know it's not true. And I don't want you getting hurt because you ended up wandering alone and ran into that thief. Wait, hold up. What is my, I want to dismiss this message. There's I'm using OBS. I'm not streaming this, so that's probably no big deal. You're too sweet. Anyways, you watch as Nanu approaches the coat rack near the entrance. It occurs to you that one of them's probably yours, even if none of them look familiar. Or did you get warped here with that one? I was just... You! Oh, crud. It oozes animosity. You! Give it back! What? Give what back? You're the thief here. You're the one who should be giving things back. If you won't give it back, I'll take it back! Oh dear. You don't wait for him to get closer to take Nanu's hand and stop running. Why won't they just leave us alone? You call to Ricky and Milo for help as you round a corner to the kitchen. They should be close enough to be able to head over and help. But just as you think that, you both trip over a scrunched up section of carpet. Oof! Give it back! So he's reaching around for something to throw. Oh, this music is really good. Before she can grab anything, the thief swings their knife wildly, narrowly missing Nanu with each strike. You only stop a few inches away from Nanu's face, and the two are frozen in place. You freeze too, afraid that any moment on your part will cause the thief to plunge a knife into Nanu. Now, hand it over. I'm so effing serious right now. Looks back at the thief. Okay, I'll give it to you. It just occurs to you, doesn't have any pockets whatsoever. You don't realize that with her other hand, Nanu's reaching behind her to fling a decorative pillow at the thief's face. You annoying little. But it's a pillow, doesn't deter her from running alongside you. Go, go, go! Nanu's quick thinking inspires you, and you start grabbing things and chucking them over at the thief as they chase you. Mina and Milo will hopefully excuse that. You're tossing all their various decorations around. The F are you doing? Stop throwing stuff at me! Nanu giggles softly to herself at the thief's frustration, and starts joining in as well. Now that seems to make the thief glare in her direction. You are so dead when I get my hands on you. Unlike before, when the thief was going at a moderately fast pace, they charged to a full-on dead sprint. Stop running so damn fast! The thief calls out from behind you as you keep running away. But all this running is starting to wear you down as well. Your legs are burning, your lungs ache, your mind races with some way to get out of this perilous situation. Let me just lower the desktop audio a little bit. Just let me know if my audio levels are good enough. You consider if maybe turning around and fighting was a smarter option, at least while you still have the energy. Before you even fathom a plan that involves retaliation, Nanu lets out a pained yelp. My leg! You don't see what she tripped over, but she quickly collapsed onto the floor, clutching her calf. I can't... Uh-oh. Oh, this isn't good. I'm sorry, but I can't! Let me save, just in case. Make her climb onto my back. Quick, climb on! Try to stand up for you. This is moderately difficult. I wonder if this game has bad endings. It's gonna be much harder to run while carrying her, but it's better than leaving her for dead. That's all that matters. Take your first step to continue evading capture, and what are you two doing? Vervain? What are you doing here? I just finished putting something together and was looking for the others. Then I heard a bunch of noise, things getting thrown around, and threats and stuff. You caused a bunch of problems for people again, aren't you, Nanu? Motions for me to let go of Nanu. We don't have time for this. The thief is chasing us. Thief is, in fact, a fair bit behind you, but they're also leaning up against the wall, taking heavy, muffled breaths. Darn it. It's hard to breathe in this damn thing. They're taking a breather as well. Thief, whoever you are, need to go home and leave before you or someone else get hurt. You don't scare me. Just need to catch my breath. Sure, and while you do that, just let her down. She's probably just over-dramatizing whatever injury she has, so you'll coddle her. If she even has an injury to begin with. Her anger must have healed up her leg pretty fast. You are such a dickhead, you know that? Why'd you have to go and ruin such a great moment? Ruin a moment? So I was exactly right. You were acting hurt, so she'd pay special attention to you. What if she tripped and you both got injured? What if the thief actually did catch up because you're selfish and you both got stabbed? I can still stab people. Nobody in the room sees him as an active threat. It was fine. She was capable enough. Trust that she wouldn't... This is what I'm talking about. You're being hysterical just because you want to feel something. Now is the time or place for that. If you can't see this, then you're always going to be a danger to yourself and others. Food for thought. Before you can reach out to re-escalate, she reaches her arm. Don't touch me! Oh, dang. It's like deja vu for you. Huh? The two collide and topple to the ground. Ah! Vervain lets out a pain cry, and then the lights turn on. And you see it. Oh, no! Bad ending? Shit. Vervain, I didn't... Oh, this isn't good. Wait, where's Mina? I don't trust you, B. Thief got him, what a monster! Thief didn't stab me, I mean, I guess technically they did, but... It's fine, the wound isn't that deep, I just need to bandage it. You should probably go to the hospital. Shouldn't we take out the knife, though? No, that'll be worse, because then it'll start bleeding like crazy. How do you know this, B? It's almost like you did it. Only the very tip is stained with blood. Okay, whew. It isn't even half an inch deep. See, it was just a tip. Phrasing. Sorry. And why'd you wriggle around so dramatically like I pierced you? I haven't been stabbed in a long time. That's implying you've been stabbed before. What have you been doing, bro? Well, I mean, Nanu, probably. Doing Nanu, I'm sorry. Hey guys, what's going on? Mina, you're okay. You got me worried that the thief got you or something. What? No, I'm fine. Get off me, you big baby. I just had to run and hide when B and I were ambushed. What about the thief? Are they still skulking around in here? Forget the thief. Funny how she keeps shifting attention away from the thief. Totally not sus at all. Nope. We already know this from the first episode I did. I'm pretty sure I saw someone dashing outside either. Fine, but if I so much as smell them, I'm immediately running back to y'all. Just hurry up. It's really not that urgent, y'all. I don't trust your judgment on this one. Shouldn't our resident nurse make that call? She'd just tell you the same thing. Right, you don't want her touching you. Fair. At least lift your shirt. Ooh. You know I didn't mean it like that. She bites her lip, brings her hand in. Wait a second. That was Nanu. Cover for her, but you can tell that the guilt is eating her alive, so it's fear of feeling the truth. She looks at you, eyes filled with dread, but she inhales and manages to muster enough courage to speak. I think I'll record this for about maybe an hour, hour and 15, hour and 30 perhaps. Guys, I have a confession to make. Oh, you want to provide your expert opinion after all. The truth is, I'm the reason why Vervain is hurt. What? Are you saying you stabbed him? No, I didn't stab him. We were having an argument. The thief was nearby and had their knife out, and I just got really angry at some of the things he said, so when he grabbed me, I moved without thinking. I shoved him. That's why he got injured. Is this the second time tonight where something like this has happened? What were you two even arguing over that made you an unarmed intruder? He struggles to find the right words, or struggles to admit that her actions weren't innocent. I was putting myself and her in danger on purpose. Vervain called me out on it. Oh, this music is so good. I just wanted to revel in it for a while longer. I just couldn't help myself at the time. My life has always been full of people pitying me or getting annoyed at me. It felt nice that someone wanted to protect me, that someone risked themselves for me. Treat me like some kind of burden that they have to deal with, an obstacle that has to be avoided. And I try my best to ignore. Hold on. Ah, there's a new update. I'll have to, I'll mess with that later. Sorry about that. It was my item, the plugin that lets me do vertical streams that needs updating, but I'll do that later. Because the only thing worse than being pitied is being alone. Oh, felt. Looking out for me without looking down on me. Aw, that's cute. I didn't want things to go back to when Mina made fun of me. I didn't want to hear Vervain mocking my clumsiness. I didn't want to see Ricky, Milo, and B smiling at me with pity. I just wanted, for once in my life, respect. She's right. We've been inconsiderate of Nanu's feelings for far longer than any person should endure. If we'd all treated her better, she wouldn't be so desperate for love and attention. Wow, that hits hard. Who said anything about love? She was right to shove me away. Think she was right to get you stabbed? Oh, no, I don't think I deserved that. But she didn't intend that. She doesn't have the... Yeah, he's about to fall into an old habit that he was criticized for. Ahem. It was an unfortunate coincidence that her shove ended up with me falling on a knife. And I'm sorry, Nanu. I shouldn't have grabbed your arm or said all those mean things about you. It was inconsiderate of me. It's not the first time. This is what accountability looks like. And I like to see this. I am trying to get better at it. I will get better at it. You know, maybe I was too hard on Vervain. He at least owns up to his mistakes. Being more considerate, not dating. I know that ship has sailed already. He's right, it's been easy for us to kind of just take your kindness for granted. I never saw you as a burden or a joke, but even still, I should have stood up for you more. I still don't trust you, B. I feel like I may get to the start of B's route after this before I end the episode. Because I want to know if she remains a culprit in all the timelines. I'm assuming that the masked intruder their identity doesn't change per route. If B is the common denominator in all those, I want to see what her point of view is. I mean, it is true, but the fact that B is the one saying it is still not helping her case. Considering in the first route I did, she was the masked intruder. Shouldn't have you... I didn't catch that. Don't you get how embarrassing this is? You want me to just say it? We all managed to say something. You can too. Yeah, don't deflect. Just admit it and you'll feel a lot better. Fine, I get it. After all, it's just words, right? I shouldn't have been so nasty to you, Nanu. It just never seemed like you minded that much. You never really fought back, so it was easy to make people laugh at you and... no, there's no excuse. I was just being a B-word and thought I could get away with it. I know you all people don't deserve that kind of treatment, so I'm sorry. I didn't think you'd all actually apologize back. I thought you were gonna snap back at me. I was ready for you to just never want to deal with me again. But if you really mean it, then thank you. All I wanted to hear was that you appreciated me, so that means so much. Well, let me check the achievements for this game really quickly. There are some hidden achievements, so I'm not... they hid them to avoid spoilers, I would assume. You can make the endings romantic or platonic. There's no specific achievement for them. Well, probably the Rizzler achievement. Yes, that is what it's called. Let me double check. It's literally called the Rizzler. Keep shooting your shot. But it's not impossible. I'm not a quitter, so don't hesitate to let me know if I'm doing a bad job, Nanu. Let me go get some chips out. Don't put the onus on her to fix you. That's another important thing about accountability. But she knows when I'm stepping over the line better than anyone else. We're really gonna have to work on you. Ideally, once my wound is taken care of. Oh, now it's suddenly no longer nothing again. Well, it is nothing, but it still hurts. Wait, is it just me or did your vest get more red somehow? So that thing is still bleeding after all. I've had worse. Pick a side! Since we're getting everything out in the open, I suppose I do have one more thing to confess. Just here. Friends forever. Forever. Remember they used to write like that in the late 90s? Handmade purple and blue bracelet. The heart in the middle. She was hiding that in there the whole time? I guess there were two thieves. I snuck into your room and stole this. I sort of thought you didn't deserve this anymore after everything you said to me. I wasn't sure if you even cared for it, but that doesn't mean I should have taken it from you. So I guess we can use this as a token for a better start. Why'd you have to go and do all that? Now I'm gonna have to confess. Confess to what? Nobody freak out, but I may have been the thief that was... Oh, so it does change every playthrough. The thief does change every playthrough. Sorry, was typing a Discord message. Earlier, when I went to my room and saw that my bracelet was missing, it wasn't hard to figure out it was you. I just kind of lost the plot. I wanted to make you give it back, but also gave you one hell of a scare in the process. I mean, why do you think I put it right there on my nightstand? Even if it looks like ass, it still means a lot to me, and so I realized you were trying to revoke that. I got so mad I couldn't really think straight anymore. Kind of went all out there. Maybe I overdid it a little. But also, you shouldn't have thrown things at me. Aw. You're crushing me! You stupidly big boobs are pushing the air out of my lungs. Kind of funny how the bracelet's what set you off into chasing me. That was one of the first gifts I ever gave you. I want to make a good impression, so instead of just buying you something, I want to make it... Oh, it's doing this... It does this. It does, like, random sounds every so often. Let's put it mildly. And I never saw you wear it, so I thought you hated it. I didn't hate it. It's just childish. It's not exactly my style. That's kind of why I like it. Usually when people get me gifts, they always try to fashion it perfectly to my taste, or just get me something really expensive. But since this was different and so clearly made with love, I could tell you weren't trying to just kiss my ass. Trying to find the outfit I could wear this with, and it's just been taking a bit of time. Today would have been a decent opportunity, but I'm sorry it didn't hit me sooner. Better late than never. A star bracelet on her right and her heart on her left. And here I thought you never really gave a damn about it. Guess I should just at least worn it a few times when we were hung out to show you that I still had it. You mean the two of us together? You'll have to wear it too, or I'll be the one who gets upset. You really are spoiled, but deal. Well, all is well that ends relatively well, you suppose. Wait, what? Milo? Hey, I got bandages, and some needles, and a bone saw. Why do you need a bone saw, bro? Oh. Wait. A glaring inconsistency occurs to you. Glaring enough for you to speak up for the first time in a while. Mina was with Nanu and me, and all three of us were being chased by a thief together. So it couldn't possibly have been her. Who was that? Unless Mina has an identical twin that none of you were aware of. It also means she'd be a triplet along with Milo. An identical twin and a fraternal triplet? Oh, that was just, some hired help. You hired someone to play a thief? Why didn't I know about this? It would defeat the purpose if you were in on it. All my guests should have a good spooky time. They were pretty convincing, weren't they? You got super scared, yeah? Maybe more scared than would be. So B is innocent in this timeline. Interesting. They did end up cutting my cheek earlier. I'll give them the stern talking to later. Then Mina is the one who stole my precious? I didn't steal anything from you, Milo. And was it the hired help? Call them, make them give back what they stole. Do you even do a background check on whatever you let in here? Exactly what was stolen from you, anyway? You sure you didn't just misplace whatever it was you lost? I didn't misplace anything. I had the magnificent Milobot right where I always leave it. Milobot? The old invention thing from way back? Yes, that's the one. Oh, I took it. You what? I was feeling nostalgic, so I took it when the lights went out. I put it upstairs when the commotion got loud. Helped me put my mind at ease. Are you kidding me? And I was worried I had lost it. I just checked that I'm not buzzing. It's not. It's a bit of consoling, but eventually you're all able to lift Milo's spirits back up. Vervaine's wound was tended to. Offered to clean up the mess we were involved for making. We've just about finished sweeping up some of the remaining feathers and broken candles. Bee's been intensely glaring at you for some reason. It's awkward. Not exactly how I planned the night to go, not by a long shot. guess in the end, Mina did apologize, even if it was to the wrong person. But maybe there's some hope for her after all. You nod along, thinking that Nanu and Mina certainly end up getting closer after this nice event. Still, you kind of went off on your own and messed things up. What were you thinking? Why didn't you tell me? Did you just get cold feet, or did you really just get a little distracted? Mess things up? Get cold feet? Get distracted? I'm unsure as to what she's suggesting. Shrugs and shakes your head. Never mind, not worth talking about right now. Maybe on the way home. Right on cue. Hehe, Sarah's having a little bit of wine with Mina. She's much easier to talk to when she's had a couple. I can already tell that you two are getting along much better. I think she's really turned a corner, or maybe she's just tipsy like me. Either way, I'm hopeful for the future. That's good. You're welcome, by the way. I'll go check up on Mina and leave you two some time to admire her handiwork. Thank you, B. Just like that, B leaves off, leaving us alone in the kitchen. We really did make a bit of a mess here. I think Mina will be justified in sending a bill. We'll be splitting it. Maybe you'll be able to talk. Yeah. I could use some fresh air. I mean, there's some special effects here, but I disabled them because they slow down my graphics rendering. It's a lot to be using a 3D model, an animated overlay, and those effects all at the same time. So what's your first impressions? I promise we're not always like this. I thought it'd just be another Halloween party like all the others. But you made it more special in more ways I could have imagined. I hope I didn't embarrass you too much with what I said. I mean, I did mean it. I like having you kind of dote on me during all that chaos. It felt really sweet having to be protected and having you put yourself in danger to save me. But I know it wasn't really, ethical? Is that the right word? Point being, I shouldn't have manipulated you like that. Boom. That's how you take accountability. So I wanted to apologize. I hope we can still be close. The last thing I'd want to do is make you feel uncomfortable. Aww. Hug her. I mean, I would kiss her, but I'm more down bad for Vervain, and Ricky doesn't seem too bad either. Ugh. Sorry, just checking Discord again. With surprising strength. Your kindness means so much to me. I feel so much braver and capable with you around, and I really appreciate what you've done to help me tonight. Right back at you. You're the one who protected me from this hired help with all your might at first. So really, I was just returning a favor I owed you. But I'm glad it turned into so much more than that. Then you close your eyes and think about the night's events. There was never any danger to begin with. So while the purpose of you being here wasn't to prevent a tragedy, maybe this, easing the pain eating at Nanu's heart and getting her friends to treat her with more dignity, was the important role you had to play. You feel bad for thinking this way, but this sounds like a very trivial reason to be stuck in a time loop for. There might be more for you to discover in the next one, but until then, you'll relieve how this, timeline turned out. Well, now she becomes such an important person for Nanu, you can't abandon her. We are probably gonna have to, though. Credits. Yeah, skipping the credits. Nanu end achieved. So now we're gonna do another quick start at the crossroads. We're gonna go with B now. If this game has bad ends, let me know in the comments, alright? Let me check Discord again. Probably shouldn't have Discord open while I'm recording because I'm getting so many messages. Skip. I'm gonna go speak with B now. You can't help but feel suspicious of her. Her kindness has been appreciated, but she sounds there's more to it. A wolf and also in wolf's clothing. It's locked for now. Interesting. Why not have a whiskey glass? I see that you couldn't stay away long. I don't blame you to have that effect on people. So I'll give you some useful business advice. You need to come talk about something that might explain your own circumstances. What's the occasion for this party? You do know what today is, right? Or, well, I guess we had to postpone it to the weekend, but still, it's a Halloween party. It does feel pretty obvious in hindsight. Nah, I don't blame you. There's a lot of mixed messaging going on. Especially considering how much time she spent decorating and setting up the party. You've never been to our place before, so how'd you like a little sneak peek of some of my work? Oh, this could be interesting. Maybe Milo has something useful hidden away here. Come, my room isn't too far away from here. He shows you inside without hesitation. Let me go save real quick. Usually, I don't invite people into my room until much later at night, but for you, I'll make an exception. Did I say worried? I just wanted to get some information on Milo. You're not sure if you're willing to go along with whatever you got planned. Then again, he should just be showing off some inventions, right? As long as he doesn't have ulterior motives, this should be fine. Oh, check this out. Unknown contraptions. Oh, I see. This one caught your eye, didn't it? Isn't that like a kind of stim that autistic people do? I do that. I would do that sometimes. Or goggles that keep your eyes from... So it's just goggles, bruh. Sorry, just But now, moment of silence, please. I need you to prepare yourself. My magnum opus, the Milo Bot! A robot with multiple software. Items, tools, and containers can be attached. You can safely suck things off of floor and spray cleaning solutions. So robotic vacuum cleaner that functions also is a mop. The tech isn't that advanced yet, but it doesn't amaze you that much. Yeah, terrible ideas. But there's some odd device tucked away in the back that catches your attention. That one? Ugh, just an old project that never got off the ground. He curiously drags his finger across a big bump on his side. Huh, looks even more busted than I remember it being. Basically, it was gonna revolutionize the sciences, but it was more or less just a fantasy. The physics just didn't work, and maybe it's for the best that they didn't. After all, it's given me more time to focus on the amazing Milo Bot, and something about it just draws you in. Like everything else in here looks important. Maybe your subconscious mind can tell us a solid piece of engineering. Nah, it's too embarrassing. I think it's silly. I won't. Create a portal? A portal. Could that be how we got here? I see a portal. If I only went through space, that will be one thing, but... a time travel device? Could this device be responsible for you being here? Maybe it was activated in the future and it sent you to the past. Anyway, enough about that. What do you think about my other inventions? The one that actually work? I feel like being funny and... I'll be real with you, Chief. These all suck. You don't hold back at all, do you? But I guess you're just saying plain facts. These are failed inventions and ideas anyway. That is true. Don't be discouraged that easy. You're open to being proven wrong. More everything. I feel that. Global warming is going to be such a huge issue. There's cruelty to animals in factory farms. Oh no, you're not one of those lizard people, are you? There was this Netflix show called Inside Job. I don't know if it's still there. It's one of those, you know, adult animation, those slightly edgier cartoons. You know, I think that's the one that mentioned K. Rool getting into Smash Bros. Or something. I should probably give it a watch sometime. It looks funny. I definitely want to watch BoJack Horseman sometime. I've heard great things about it, like with the character development and everything. That means having influence and money to change things, but even the amount I have isn't enough. All I can do is keep at it until I change the world for all for the better. Hey Milo, you gotta... Oh, hey Vervain. Give him one of your invention spiels again? I prefer if you didn't call it a spiel. It is a tour of the future, the potential that I can bring. Oh, the future is boring, then sure. How dare you suggest my inventions are boring? Yeah, new age of progress and prosperity. You've heard it a million times before, Milo. You don't want to stick around for the hour-long speech, do ya? I've already cut it down to like half of that. That's still too long. What do you say, wanna come with me? I'm gonna go with Vervain, because I'm a simp. I'd actually like to get to notice some more too, but this was fun. Fine, we can continue this another time. Maybe some other time we can all talk about your failed inventions and how I can make them better. They're not failed, they're just being further refined. Why are there so many ants on my table? Sure, whatever you say. Anyway, I'm off to do something more interesting. We followed Vervain back out into the hall. Hopefully he didn't hurt his feelings too badly. Crap. I was gonna ask Milo something. Guess it's not a big deal. I could just talk with him about it later. Or I could just ask Mina. She knows just as much, if not more, about this place. This place? Is there something wrong with the house? It seems well made. The decorations are nice. Nothing seems out of place here. Aside from yourself. Did your presence cause a notable shift in this timeline, and that's what's making Vervain uncomfortable? Nothing much you could do about that for now, so you hope it's something else. He certainly doesn't wait to act upon his thoughts. Still, you can't help but feel like the stoic man might have noticed something important. He also doesn't seem to mind your presence. Just have one more snack chip, and then I'll close it up. Mina doesn't appear to be in the living room. Anyways, I'm heading to the bathroom, she says it so loudly. I was trying to speak over the music. Sometimes it's a bit of a problem. Ugh. Take care of her, business. What was that about? Anyway, have you seen Mina recently? Come on, don't be mad at me just because of some words. It's important. Fine, I last saw her in the kitchen. Great, thank you. What do you need her for? I saw something weird. I wanted to know if she knew about it. Weird? Like what? Decorations that are out of place? Maybe, something like that. But Mina will know better. The sooner I find out, the better I'll know how to act. What are you planning on doing? Secret. Fine, just don't do anything that'll get someone hurt. Thank you, but I'm not you. Oh, roasted. You know what? Do what you want. I'm not gonna let it bother me tonight. I'm gonna enjoy this party to the fullest and not let anything annoy me, especially not you. Don't get drunk now. Look at her enjoy herself. She shouldn't worry so much about what other people think. Hey, Mina, I've got a question for you. Oh, ouch. Tuh, ow, warn me next time. I did by saying, hey, Mina, I've got a question for you. Well, the good news is if you bruise your head, you're not too far from the ice. I don't need ice. What are you two doing here? Should we not be here? No, I mean, I just thought you were doing something else, mingling with each other as good party guests do. Well, we were, but then I needed to talk to you about something. Actually, I was gonna ask Milo, but I think he's in a bad mood now, so I think you'll be better to talk with. That's all? Can it wait? I'm trying to do something important. Discord message, checking. Just a server notification again. In the fridge? Yes, in the fridge! Must be really important. Well, I just want to let you know that I saw something weird in the bathroom earlier. You, what did you see? It was like some rags and a mask. Ooh, that's a thief's outfit. I wasn't sure if it was some piece of decor that I didn't get put away properly, but it was just this card here. You know, in this round I haven't seen Ricky at all so far, so I think in this timeline he will be the thief. I thought I'd let you know. It might scare someone who happens to wander in there. Actually, B said she was going to go to the bathroom, so maybe I should have warned her too. No, well, I hope she's tough enough to handle it. Or maybe the fear will actually help make go to the toilet. That was funny. Pardon. Mina, you alright? You looking pale as a ghost. Don't tell me you're being possessed or something. You need to get some salt and holy water? No, don't be ridiculous. I just... thanks for informing me about this creepy costume, and... Actually, can I ask you two to do me a favor real quick? Will I be compensated? What? Why do you need to be paid off? It's something really small. Well, then the compensation can be really small. I don't do anything for free. You cleaned up a mess earlier today already. And I'll be sending an invoice for 2 minutes worth of labor when I get home. Oh my god, fine, whatever. You'll be probably paid. I just need you to grab something from my room. You need to be more specific. There are a lot of things that can be found in a woman's room, and a lot of them look the same. It's a red dress. Just hurry up and go get it. It's in the back of my closet somewhere. And you can't get this yourself. Just go. Since Vervain isn't walking out easy. Once the two of you are out of Mina's sight, Vervain sighs and shrugs. Sounds like this must be the most important dress in the world. Well, let's go. She was acting kind of weird, don't you think? Mina's never asked me to grab clothes for her. That's usually a request for B or Milo. Perhaps my social standing has increased. Soon, I'll be privy to her darkest family secrets. Ugh, wait, they'll have to get involved with the politics of rich people due to my valuable insights. That'll be such a hassle. Why a sudden hurry, though? If it was that urgent, couldn't she have asked me sooner? Hold on. Could it be she just wanted us to get us out of the kitchen? But why? She's trying to hog all the best food for herself. What a shame. It's not enough that she's rich, but now she's hoarding all the best treats and snacks from us, too. What do you think? There's probably something else going on. But I still think you're onto something. Her behavior was definitely off. Oh, indeed. I'm pretty good at noticing things. Is he really? Vervain stops in front of what is presumably Mina's room. I've never been in Mina's room before. I'm somewhat curious as to what's inside. You know, aside from the typical things you find in a rich girl's room, a bunch of fancy clothes, a jewelry box. Don't go looking through her panty drawer, bro. I mean, I know he's not that kind. Oh! Look at this. There's a poster for Kikyo Devs, one of their most anticipated visual novels that I played on Steam Next Fest, and I even contributed to the Ko-fi for a bit. My name will be in the credits for that one. It's called Artificial Selection. It's basically like it's kind of inspired by games like Zero Escape. If you like Zero Escape, you will love that one, and I'm looking forward to the full release. It is so good. It is about as pink as I expected. Not really a surprise, it is her favorite color. Same with the posters. I think they're video games she's a fan of. Considering she wants to be a game dev, maybe she's hanging her inspirations on the wall? Oh, or maybe she hates all of them and she uses this dartboard. Do you see any darts anywhere, bro? It could have been more descriptive. There's so many in here. No? Maybe it's this one. Yeah, it would make sense. Impressive, isn't it? It's not even some snobby brand. This was made by V some time ago. V made something like this herself? She never told you she's a hobbyist fashion designer? I think she wanted to get more into costume design for movies. She's very good at making impressive outfits. With my new lighting system for my desktop, I cannot tell, I use a different lighting software instead of IQ, so it affects my headset now, so I can't tell how much battery is remaining. I just heard him talk like this. Maybe he'd be more liked. Then again, you don't know the dynamics he has with others. He's close with most of them. Are you this honest all the time? I'm always honest, just that I don't know what I ought to say. Sometimes I say things without thinking about them too much. Usually it's fine, but I know that I'm not exactly the best communicator. It's certainly gotten me into trouble in the past. People always just assume I'm an a-hole, but it's more like sometimes I just don't know what the right thing to say is. And then I just default to saying things bluntly, because that's still better than saying nothing at all. No, it isn't. If you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say it, bro. I don't know about that one, Chief. I mean, I know how they do it. We still haven't seen Ricky all night in this timeline. I still say he is a thief this timeline. We do have confirmation that the thief changes with each route. I don't usually run my mouth like, why do you think the thief is referred to as they, them? Because their true gender is determinate. Take a seat behind Vervain and study him closely. He's worried and maybe he knows something important. A vital clue you need to progress to the next loop. I feel like I need a save here. What do you mean the group dynamic will be ruined? No, I should stick my nose where it doesn't belong. Sorry, I can't. You know what? For the first time, I'm gonna reload. You know something you shouldn't? I can't say. Well, I don't think it really matters. Yeah, no duh. Can't hear the music anymore either. Ugh, what to do with me in this dress then? Should we just carry it out? What to do? Rie, would you like to try it on? I'm gonna flirt. You think I look nice in it? Okay, but imagine it wasn't dark. Maybe? I'm not good at imagining people in clothes they don't have on. I'd assume you look nice in it. Right, should be furious to find out it looks better on you. Not what you meant, but it's a flattering thought. Yep, I got the Rizzler's, achievement. Keep shooting your shot. Nice. Never mind that Rizzler is a 2020 slang and not a 90s slang. Wait a sec. Pull it out. Oh, that's strange. How'd you get this past Mina? Really? That's a question he chooses to ask about advanced future technology? Guess it doesn't matter. We all have our own secrets. This'll come in handy. If it's just a power outage, then Mina or Milo should be able to turn it back on. I'm quite good at telling terrifying tales of terror. Alliteration. Nice. The timing on this is a little odd too, isn't it? Seems cliche, like a power outage during a Halloween party. It's like we're in a horror movie. You oblige, turn out the flashlights. I think there's someone around the corner. About 2 shaded figures at the inner far in the hall. They're too far away and it's too dark. Look, I know it's different, but we're just gonna have to improvise. Figure something out, just... You better not leave me hanging out, I'm counting on you. No, I don't. I left it in the kitchen. I'm not giving up. Things aren't ruined, we just have to... Just let me think. I see, so that's what's going on. Want to give me a hand with something? We're gonna fight fire with fire. You're not completely sure you understand what's going on in Vervain's head, but he has a wider smile than you're used to seeing. Spiderweb decorations. Help me set these up around here. If I put it at the right angle, should be a pretty good trap. Truly the most irritating but harmless of pranks one can hope to pull on another. He's not wrong, it is Halloween, and while you have already had a few treats tonight, there haven't been any tricks. I don't know, let's go different. Let's say not enough. What you suppose Spiderweb to find out? It doesn't matter what you pick here, okay. Pop out and give them a bonus scare as a treat. And then we repeat it with the next person. Grah! Oh, so it's... Well, you don't know if the masked figure left, so the masked figure still may or may not be Ricky. It might actually be Nanu this timeline. Boo. Ah! Trick or treat, Ricky. Vervain, what the hell are you doing? You got pranked, of course. You were merely our first victim. First victim? What is wrong with you? Why are you pulling pranks at a time like this? 'Cause it's fun, at an opportune moment. The power's gone out. People are likely alone and scared. That's exactly why we shouldn't be doing that. Did you know there's some masked weirdo wandering around the place? Okay, I'm starting to think it may in fact be Ricky because, we were the first ones to witness the masked weirdo, but the fact that he's the one who brings it up, I don't know, it feels pretty self-incriminatory. Oh, Ricky, Ricky, Ricky. Oh, the meme. Imagine the meme, the anime meme of that guy putting his hand on someone's shoulder. You have already fallen prey to Mina's earlier prank, it seems. Yes, we saw her talking to someone, and she practically spilled out her entire wicked plan. Hired a stuntman. Oh, is that what Vervain thinks is happening? It's not totally impossible. He did hear Mina talk with someone. Ricky, however, doesn't seem to be wholly convinced and briefly stares at you. You really think this is all just some kind of prank? Again, another suspicious thing for him to say. What else could it be? It's Halloween at a party with good friends. No, it's not that. Well, I just hope you're right. And that I'm worrying over nothing again. I haven't been able to find anyone since still sus. At the very least, I'm worried Milo is just hanging in his room or something. You're doing all this because you want to prove you're better at pranking than Mina is? All in good fun, I'm sure she'd appreciate it. If anything, she's gonna be pissed at you for ruining our plans. I'm doing her a service. Fine, I suppose this is better than whatever I thought. And if you're with her, then it's probably fine. What's she gotta do with it? Oh, another sus. Another sus line. I still suspect him. Can you help me look for the others? I figured this would take care of itself. But sure, we can go searching around. Or maybe Milo could be the one this time. I expect one of the guys to be the culprit this time. You hear Milo scream from across the... Ah! Get it off me! Get it off! Wandered into one of our traps. We're not there to give him an additional spook. If he's scared of him any more than that, he'd probably have a heart attack. You should see a cardiologist about that. Huh. Milo, you around here, buddy? Okay. I'm starting to look more like Milo is the culprit. You don't think he got hurt, do ya? This isn't Nanu we're talking about. Unless he stumbled down a flight of stairs, he should be fine. And we're on the ground floor, so... Okay, well, obviously he got scared by what I assume was a spider web to the face. So where'd he go? Maybe just went to the bathroom to wipe his face. Oh my god. I didn't expect you to actually come up with a reasonable explanation for us. Okay, actually that does paint him as sus. Because the way he reacted. That's probably where he stored the mask and stuff. Sorry, got another Discord notification. And basically, his reaction is definitely telling, in my opinion. Like, he's afraid that Milo will find the thing. Don't tell me. He must have the courage to make up his way to the power box. Poor guy was punished for trying to do the right thing. He'll realize it was a joke, and that there's nothing to worry about. Knowing him, he'll be so relieved that it was just a prank and not like some giant spider that infested his home. That's an optimistic way to look at it. Surprised that Nanu, B, and Mina didn't show up yet. Shouldn't they have heard Milo's cry for help? That is... Okay, so that doesn't entirely rule out Nano. We already know Mina and B were the thieves in other past timelines, so it can't be them this time. What did I just... Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's going on? Ow! What the hell just happened? Ricky, you alright? Ow! Ow, what just hit me? Something wet. We're being assaulted by a phantom of some kind. I just got my bearings and I can... not again! I'm okay. I'm not gonna move for a second. Seem to be using... dark chocolate chips. Hey, don't be hating on dark chocolate, dude. Some strange-looking device. Oh, no way. Is that what I think it is? The device lets out a loud alarm, flashes a red light, and... Ow! It really is possessed. Let me just... Oh dear. It's the robot. So yeah, I'm thinking Milo is the culprit this time. Need to retreat for now. Two of you fall back, hearing the machine's distinctive angry whirring sounds in distance as you flee. Oh. Well, there goes our traps. Good grief, this villa has turned to a madhouse. Contrary to, he does seem to be very careful. Turned to vain and vervain. That was so funny you regret not saying it out loud. Wait, isn't the thing here? We've gotta put a stop to it somehow. Find from Ricky. We haven't seen anyone else. So maybe the others have already fled outside. It couldn't be. Did Mina set this up and counter prank me? Inconceivable. I knew she was clever, but this is... No, it has to be something else. You know what? Vervain, you're missing a few spots. My goodness, you're right. How could I miss those obvious specks of errant glitter? We're risen them. Got a good eye for spotting stains. We're done here, then let's go. You still didn't notice anything like a costume. Setting down various... Well, it's heavy, frantic breathing. No, it couldn't be. It's Milo. You've been the one setting up all these traps? I'm keeping us safe from intruders. I saw them, Vervain. Some mass evildoer wandering around my house. Oh yeah, that was us. You were the one stalking around my house? I wouldn't call this garb perfect. We've been over this. Whatever. You're just saying you're the one who set up the spiderwebs I ran into? We did do that. Why, oh why did Mina have to go with the most realistic party spiderwebs? What's wrong with white strings? These are just so annoying. I thought we had an intruder in our home, and that they're not, like, lethal or dangerous. Like that kid. Ah, Home Alone reference right here. You do realize half the things happening to the men in those movies would be deadly in real life. Oh, for sure. But their screens are so funny. He stepped on something and got sent flying through the halls twice. Those are probably my skater jets. No, it was pretty distinctly a crash. Sorry, got a text. As a host, you should be aware of all your guests' needs. Will you stop criticizing me? It wasn't like I was being reckless, but you have been. Even if you exclude Ricky, she and I have been pelted and annoyed by a lot of traps you set out. That's not to mention what you might have done to the girls. Poor Nanu, she probably had it the worst out of everyone. Oh no. This only happened because you strung up those cobwebs. Why are you acting like you didn't have any part in it? Because no one was seriously hurt by running into prop cobwebs. I got hurt, psychologically. Hardly. You were probably very scurrying around the dark like a scared mouse anyway. Where'd you get off saying things like that? It's true. Oh, of course it is. You're always going off about how you're right and everyone else is wrong. You could kick a puppy, but somehow you find a way to blame it for walking across your path. This whole line of logic is wrong. I would never kick a puppy. See, you're doing it again. It's about the principle. I can admit when I make mistakes, but you always act like you're the next best thing since sliced bread. I wouldn't say sliced bread is all that. Would it kill you to apologize to me? I don't see the need to apologize over a mostly harmless prank. Oh my god, do you hear yourself? It's always criticism and complaints from you. Well, you're not perfect either, you know that? Nobody's perfect, but I make strides to make myself better each and every day. Oh, how humble. That's just hilarious. Hold on. Can you two stop the shouting match for 1 second? Ricky, excellent timing. Now I can share how much pain you suffer because of Miles' antics. What? No, I'm not gonna... It was an accident. I'll go collect the traps in a second. There's something more important here we need to discuss. Ricky, you agree that Vervain can be a bit of an arrogant prick at times, right? Huh? Is now really the best time to talk about this? How about we just turn the lights back on, pick up all the traps laid around, and maybe then we can have a... what does that say? Meaningful discussion. I'm not covering for... Why do you assume Ricky's on your side? Because I'm being sensible here. Guys, can you just take a minute to calm down? Clearly you're both worked up and need to cool off. No, you know what? Let's have this guy put his money where his mouth is. Vervain, if you think you're such hot stuff, then I challenge you. Challenge me to what? Challenge you to get through all the traps and go to set. That's a terrible idea. What if someone gets hurt? Sounds to me like you're just chicken. So you think you can't do it. Oh boy. I said no such thing. Fine, I accept. What are the terms? You accept just like that? Simple. I'll give you, say, 10 minutes to wait around my room. I'll have Ricky give you signals so you know when your time's up. Why am I getting roped into this? Well, I assume Vervaine's gonna have her as a helper, so I'll need one too. Why are you assuming that? You know what? Fine, whatever. Just continue on with your rules. Right, where was I? While you wait, I'll be setting up my traps. If you get caught or hit by any of them, then you lose. But if you can disable or avoid all of them, then you win. I was about to do all this in the dark. Shouldn't be too hard for a perfect guy like you, right? Mr. Supervision should be able to see everything and anything, even in the dark. I never claimed to have night vision, but either way I can handle it. I assume you're going to clear out all your previous traps as well. Yes, everything's going to be clear and clean, set up from scratch just for you. Well, if you can promise that no one will get hurt anymore, it's probably fine. Especially since we haven't seen the others for a bit. I'm worried that something's happened. Don't worry about them. I bet they're just hiding somewhere, or doing it whatever it is girls do when they're alone together. Like, makeup, or talk about crushes? We're not in high school anymore, you know? Regardless, I think we'd have heard of crying for help if something bad happened. Agreed. We can finally put this matter to bed. I shall start my prep work, you should start yours. When this is all done, yes, we'll know who's better and all that. Well, I'm gonna keep an eye on Milo to make sure he won't go too wild with anything he has in mind. No worries, he'll be amazed what I come up with. Yeah, in more ways than one, I bet. We haven't seen the masked killer yet. You don't have to follow me. This will be a trial of my own skills. How touching. He genuinely cares about your well-being? First words. I don't want you to get hurt either. Thanks, but don't worry. I won't get hurt. I'm far too skilled. But I do appreciate that you are concerned for my well-being. So I'll be happy to have you around in the extremely unlikely case that something goes wrong. You'd think he was sleeping or maybe meditating. Maybe this is his way of trying to focus. I think Milo was actually pretty angry at me. Wow, you think? I know sometimes the things I say can get on people's nerves, but I try not to let things escalate too much. I haven't had a fight like that in a while. I thought I'd grown out of it, but I guess some habits are hard to kick. I really wasn't trying to egg him on too much or be a jerk. Honestly, I respect Milo's tenacity quite a bit. No matter how many times a guy gets knocked down or fails at something, he finds a way to just keep at it. You have to admire that about him. Anyone else would have given up on their dreams a long time ago. He has this childlike optimism, which is kind of embarrassing, but it means he can find purpose in something. Maybe that's why he hasn't given up on me either. Be honest with me. Do you think I'm annoying? I know I can accept an honest and objective answer since we only just met today. I'm still too abrasive and a jerk to others. Just consider your words carefully. Nobody is perfect, but everyone can improve. Spoken like a wise sage. I suppose it's true that I still have a long way to be more palatable to people. It stings to hear that a little, but that's just how constructive feedback is, right? Can't get better if I can't acknowledge I have things to improve on. I appreciate the earnest answer. His rhythmic knock at the door. It's time. Have fun. Just as quickly, he scurries away again. Let's go. Be wary. There's a good chance his traps will be on the floor, walls, and ceiling. Some of them might even be disguised as everyday items. Uh-oh. One moment later, an arrow zips through the air. Thankfully, it's not an actual arrow. What? Sorry, that was my mouth. Those plunger darts. So whatever fire discs must be motion controlled. You need to be even more careful. If you want to disarm solar traps, but you're inevitably gonna have to take some risks. Even as inventive as he is, he couldn't have. Squid's duck. Except now, some are loaded up with different weapons and items. Seemingly harmless ones, but you don't want to find out what Milo considers harmless. Damn, he's weaponized that thing from before. Check in Discord again. Someone just sent me the most cursed food item ever. Kool-Aid shrimp. Who knows what he's equipped it with? Oh dear. So much for traps being safe. Watch out! Yep. Those gag flowers that clowns put on. Why Milo had these, you have no idea. Crap. You try to move, but it's already too late. Doesn't burn or seem to be toxic. It smells like lemon. Don't be distracted by the scent. Oh dear. Maybe it doesn't count if it hits you. Don't risk it a second time. That thing is being a real hindrance, but I think we should be able to disable if we can get close enough to flip it over. It obviously has a sensor to know where to aim and what to use, though given it's constantly rotating, I think it can only look straight ahead. So, what do you think about a pincer attack? Might zap us. What do you think? Worth a shot. There's always going to be some nonsense to deal with. Yes, it's worth a shot. If not, well, we could try something else, I suppose. You need to try it long enough, but I'll sneak up behind it. Which in turn will make it run into me, and we don't want a complication like that. Uh-huh. Right. Not like you're in any real danger aside from potentially getting fried. I guess there are bad endings. Can someone confirm it in the comments? You know, it would be funny if I managed to end this episode on a bad ending. I think that would be funny. As you dodge them. Whatever it is certainly is more advanced than any kind of machine you expect from this time period. You managed to jump out of the way most of them. How much ammo does this thing have? Well, now's the perfect time to go all out. You decide to... The worm, the sprinkler, the chicken, and yes, the robot. At least not for the whole night. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think this is a bad end. Wait. Oh, that was anticlimactic. Ha! In your face! Gotcha! Hook, line, and sinker. The amazing Milo bot. Can you introduce it merely as a clean device, though? Ugh, you're still calling it that, though. I gave you so many better ideas, you still want to call it that corny name? You can't change your baby's name once it's born! Actually, people change their name for all sorts of reasons, all the time. That's besides the point. You lost a duel, all thanks to my brilliant tactics and planning. You seriously thought your robot was gonna explode? I told you it'd be fine. It was literally shocking people left and right. That's a feature! It's not a bug, it's a feature. Go on, admit I beat you fair and square. I'll admit it, Milo. You beat me fair and square. Congrats for a duel well won. That's it? Why are you being so graceful? You're supposed to, like, break down and deny my victory. Or say something like, you only won because you put her in danger. Are you hoping he thrashed around and throw a tantrum like a kid? Well, not exactly. I want to get one up on his smug face for once. But now I just feel like I'm the a-hole. For what it's worth, you're certainly not an a-hole. No, make it stop. That's the kind of muted, noble response I hate hearing. Do you want me to act like a spoiled brat who lost his first dance competition? No, if you do it just for my sake, that's even worse. You always act cool, like nothing can bother you, like you're better than us, and it just makes me think, where are this guy's flaws? I think it's just projecting. Nobody's perfect after all. I get that. I watch this guy acting all cool, getting to pair up with my childhood crush. How can I not be a little envious? To see him care about what we think of him. I see. I must apologize, though. I know I can come across as haughty due to my confidence. Never do I want to make you feel like I don't care about any of you and vice versa. What the heck? Now you're definitely trying to make me feel bad by saying stuff like that. Should I not have? No, you big dummy. I'm just being stupid. It was nice to hear that you do actually care. Wouldn't hurt for you to show up more often. Like, once a day? Don't ruin the moment, Milo. I won't. I was just joking. Since you're apologizing, I definitely got carried away. And I probably put you two in danger with the Milo bot. Sorry about getting you caught up all this. Not gonna lie, technically the challenge ended after you got sprayed the first time. But I was having so much fun, didn't want it to end right then and there. Let me check my... That's another thing. It was fine, but I'd rather not do that again. Don't say that. So I already have a bunch of ideas for how to improve MiloBot. Oh god. I've just been tinkering with it here and there. Did kind of give up for a bit since I wasn't getting the results I wanted. You should keep at it. You don't have to flatter me just because I got one over on you. No, I'm being genuine. This was leagues better than anything I could have made. You already made such leaps and bounds. You could probably showcase it to someone. Assuming you could fix out the Spark Ignition, an intelligent, autonomous bot would be very handy. Now you're acting all bashful. I'm not used to him being this nice. See, Vervain, this is why you're sprinkling some compliments from time to time. I'm not flustered. I just... Thank you. I really needed to hear that. I was just about to retire it as yet another failure, but maybe I'll see what I can do to make it even better. Right, let me handle it. It sounds like purring? That was really nice of you, Vervain. All I said was the truth. I'm gonna try to be less reserved with my compliments. You did mention that. I didn't know you even came up with the idea for the robot. Well, I'm not. But when I first met Milo and he was showcasing one of his more eccentric creations, I thought I could do better. It was a dud. I didn't know what in the world I was thinking or doing, so I left it in Milo's hands. How could I not be impressed? Why haven't you ever told us this story? I didn't want anyone to know that I sucked. None of us were gonna think less of you for failing at one little thing. All good? Yep. Oh my god, about time. We're gonna find out who the thief was? What? No. So you three have been hiding out the whole time? And you didn't think to let us know you were okay? Oh hush, the only bad thing that happened was when Nanu ran into a bunch of spiderwebs and tripped over some wire. Said you weren't gonna tell anyone. No, thankfully I just got tangled up a bit. Oh, everyone's here? Yep. Even started taking bets. Speaking of, not the competition itself. Let me just check this. Wait, what? Wait, what? The logic makes sense, so I suppose it wasn't a bad bet to make. Well, I kind of had to bet against the other two to make it interesting. So none of you believed in us? Look at it this way, you proved them completely wrong. You did. Some people can get hung up over spats like that. Surprised that no one got severely injured. That doesn't include me, does it? You're not gonna make us clean out your mess. Okay, I'll help out. I think technically Milo is the culprit this time around. Even though he didn't wear the intruder outfit, he did terrorize us with Milobot. Is this finish? No, of course not. I was just resting my eyes for a bit. So much work went to waste. At least this night makes for a good story. Okay, so maybe he isn't the guy in the mask. Whatever happened with that? That means that we're supposed to do. I was just doing a good thing. I just typing a message in Discord. I think I'm liking this new side of yours. Don't push it. Go and get us some drinks. I was just joking. I didn't think you'd actually do it. Oh, look at the drinks. Just a beer is fine. There's some wine. Sparkling water. A cocktail. Not like we're going anywhere. Everyone's treating me totally different now. They're appreciating my new approach to communication. I'm not really sure how to feel. The other part of me likes being a bit more open. It's just a weird feeling. Whatever you are or end up being will be perfect. Aww. That, I'm not sure how to respond to that. It's a bit extreme. Even I'm not perfect. But if you believe that much in me, well, I suppose I have no choice but to meet your standards. Sorry, I'm trying to find the right words to express myself fully. Give me a moment and I'll know what to say. It's somewhat cute. You... Kiss him! Kiss him! Kiss him! Yes! Eventually he pulls away. As it turns out, words weren't needed after all. Thank you for taking the initiative on that, and for helping me win the bet against Milo. Winning you over is of course more important than a silly bet. You know, while Milo's robot was going berserk, I had only one thought. I can't let you get hurt. I wouldn't say it was a silly thought, but I don't usually connect with people so quickly. Part of me was worried that if you were hurt, or worse, that I'd lose a chance at connecting with someone so deeply. And that scared me. I suppose in the end, there wasn't anything to worry about. But I think I would have done it even if I had known Milo's robot wasn't gonna explode, just so I could be a little closer to you in that moment. He really does care about others. Are you really this charming? Or is your enigmatic behavior what drew him in? Or could it be that you didn't first get to know each other a few hours ago? But your time loop situation opens up a lot of possibilities. Oh. The bond was able to grow into what it is now. Since you're the one, wouldn't each loop have a Nuber vein? Unless the other's experiences with you carry over across loops. Does that even make sense? You're not so sure. Is something wrong? But somehow spending multiple lifetimes with this guy? Maybe one more lifetime wouldn't be so bad. Okay, no, this is getting ridiculous. Sorry, I'm fine. I was just thinking, I really appreciate you looking out for me. Whatever step it may take. Let's get these drinks back to the others. Want to make more good memories. And that ends SpookY2K this episode. I'll probably record another episode a couple days from now, but I hope you guys enjoyed. See you around.